welcome back to my art channel. I'd like to thank everyone that's subscribed in the last week or so. I am just blown away by the amount of support that I'm getting for this, and I'm going to continue to do this because I enjoy it, and there just seems to be a lot of just bad things happening out there. So, I don't know. I see art as like a reprieve, and stories are always a nice escape for me. So let's get cracking. So today we're going to be talking about the god Janus. Now, if you're into Warhammer, Blackstone Fortress, we're not talking about this guy here. But Janus is an ancient Roman, a composite god who is associated with doorways, beginnings, and transitions. A usually two-faced god, he looks both to the future and to the past at the same time, embodying a binary. Now, I kind of chose this god for one simple reason. Oh, okay, maybe two. I thought it would be really cool to draw something with two heads. And the other is the concept of the month January, which we are currently in, is the beginning of one year and the ending of another. And this is both based on aspects of Janus. So I thought it would be, like, relevant. Janus's worship dates all the way back to the time of Romulus, which is another story, which I'm gonna, maybe I'll make a video about it. It's pretty cool. There's sibling rivalry and, fun stuff like that. But, unlike many of the deities worshipped by the Romans, Janus does not have a Greek counterpart or an equivalent. According to one myth, Janus was the first king of Latium and is credited with bringing civil and social order to mankind. In doing so, he brought humanity from barbarity to civilization, and this transition from one state of being to another is represented by Janus's two-face. So there's a lot of symbolism between the two-face thing. The Romans regarded Janus as an important god, which is evident in one of the titles, Divum Deus, which means the god's god. Before a sacrifice could be made to any of the other deities, Janus would first be invoked and libation would be poured for him. The rationale for this is that since Janus was the doorkeeper to the heavens, it was through him that all other gods and goddesses may be reached. So the most famous shrine for Janus in Rome was the Janus Geminus, or the twin Janus, which was a shrine to Janus located on the north side of the Forum. This was a bronze structure with double doors on each side, with the statue in between them. According to tradition, the doors of the shrine would be left open during times of war and controversy, closed during times of peace. So, honestly, it was recorded that they were more open than actually closed because Rome always seemed to be in war. The closing of the doors was a powerful symbol and was exploited by the Roman emperors. Augustus, for instance, boasted that the doors were shut 3 times during his reign. The doors of the shrine were also shut during the reigns of Nero, following the victory over the Parthians and the Vespasians, following the conquest of Jerusalem. Coins were minted to commemorate the occasion, hence the little pun I made for my thumbnail. I thought it was pretty clever, if you ask me. Alright, let's take a look at this drawing I made. So, I like drawing skulls, so I decided to incorporate it in them. Also, there is kind of a little aspect of like the end of something, the beginning of something in the whole tradition of Janus. So, skulls, death, and blah, blah, blah. But I did make sure that there were some like fleshy things on the outside. So there is also life. I tried to stick with more of a Roman curly haired aesthetic, and I incorporated that with the hair and the beard of both sides of the face. There was a reason why I decided to make their eyes more exposed, because they are both looking, one is looking to the past, one is looking to the future simultaneously. And so I wanted it to be very clear that the eyes were very important in this drawing. I did want to kind of balance out the whole like skull death thing with some bright, vibrant colors. And so here I'm using Copics to shade and brighten and enhance that little aspect of life in this drawing. All right, so just enjoy the coloring process and I'll talk to you at the end. Thank you. really like the way this turned out. If you want to see more drawings of myths, creatures, hit that subscribe button. If there are any myths or creatures you guys want to see, comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye.